He pumps. Now he throws. And it's picked off. Richard Sherman on the interception.
He's in front of Ontario Smith, 2nd and 8. Culpepper back to pass. Stop! He's sacked by Dwight Brady.
On 2nd and 10. That ball is intercepted. That was Trey Flowers.
Play fake to Freeman. That pass intercepted by Michael Kendricks. 2nd and 20. Urban coming inside. Got Rodgers. Has his 2nd sack. Beat Balaga again.
10. The Buffalo 17. Wilson off his back foot to the end zone. Good. Jimmy Graham, a one-handed catch for a Seattle touchdown.
With Graham, 3rd and 3. Going Jimmy Graham's way. Goes up and gets it. Touchdown Seattle.
1 and 3. Empty backfield. Wilson throws to the end zone. It is Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown.
He dances by one defender, and it's intercepted again. This is Richard Sherman following blocks and down to the 16.
15 yards on the ground from the gun. Brady. Intercepted! A rarity. Tom Brady gets picked off by Richard Sherman.
Down the sideline and gets a takeaway. Tariq Woolen.
Wilson being rushed, throws deep in the end zone, wide open is Metcalf for a touchdown. His 2nd of the game.
For the team and for those players individually.
There's Walker on 1st down. Gets the edge. Walker down the sideline. He's got the speed. Walker chugging down the sideline. And Kenneth Walker may have just put it on ice for Seattle.
Another interception. Running it back for a touchdown. Walker Thurman.
Carr deflected and picked up. Bruce Irvin on the move. He's got the quarterback to beat. And he's in for the touchdown.
He starts from the 32. And he's going to get sacked. Everybody covered, and Bruce Irvin. Pass is intercepted by Bobby Wagner. Only the quarterback to defend. Bobby Wagner with a touchdown.
For later in the OT, 2nd down. Mayfield.
Oh, deep. He's got Van Jefferson open, and it's intercepted. Quandre Diggs out of nowhere.
In the backfield now. 2nd year with Indy. Stays in the block, and the pass is going to be picked off. Coleman to the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks.
A lot of time. Wilson lets it go.
He's got a man wide open. Baldwin. Touchdown.
Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Picasso here, aka Jennifer95, coming at you guys with another video. And in this video, guys, it is going to be an update to the Seattle Seahawks theme game. So I have been falling behind a bit on the 8-ball to update the teams. I do apologize for that. This week we'll do Seahawks. I do have a couple of gameplays coming this week that I do want to get out. Patriots is one with that Darius Slay. I meant to do that last week, but stuff came up. And then, or Eagles this coming Monday, and then Tuesday I'll probably do the other one just because, why not? So, but we'll wait and see with how the content schedule is looking overall. But we are 97 overall on both sides of the ball, and just in general. So, we do have some players that got Seahawks cam that don't really play for us, but for the most part, I'm trying to make this as much of a Seahawks, like, actual, like, you know, players that play for the Seahawks as much as possible. You know, sometimes it can be done, sometimes it can't be. It is what it is, you know, depending on the cards that are given to us, because quite honestly, it still bothers me that we do not have a third receiver upgrade. We don't have Devin Hester, Tyler Lockett, Jerry Rice. We don't, hell, I'll take a David Moore and a Freddie Swain at this point for crying out loud. Anyways, so after that, and after the servers took a little bit to come up to work. So we'll start off with the new offensive line starters. We got Gabe Jackson for the right guard position. Now, he was released a couple of days ago, and I do wish best wishes for him going forward. This Gabe Jackson is not special by any means. However, I actually think he plays okay. I don't think he's been that bad, personally. Even though I'm not running any abilities on him, I still think Gabe has been pretty okay overall, in my opinion. This Gabe Jackson sadly doesn't get any discounted buckets, so he's kind of useless without the even like a secure protect, like a 1 AP like post up or some shit like that. But Gabe is still pretty solid. I still think this Gabe is all right overall for this team. Then we got Bradley Bozeman. Now, no, he was not a Seahawk by any means. However, he does get all NFC team chems. And I do happen to need a center with secure protector and post up for my team, so that's why I went and grabbed him. Overall, here are his stats. Not much better. He's a little bit better than Gabe Jackson in terms of his stats overall. I do think this Bradley Bozeman is pretty solid. For his special ability buckets, though, guys, so in the first one, you can get post up all day for free, as well as identifier for 1 AP. And then you can get things like secure protector and nasty streak for 1 AP in his second ability. So definitely look to pick those up. Pick this Bradley Bozeman up if you can. I don't know how much he's going for right now. He's pretty cheap. I think like pretty decently priced. I think he's like maybe 300K, maybe 250 now. And then lastly, we got Charles Cross finally getting his long overdue card, man. Good Lord, did I have to wait for this card? And this card was definitely worth it for me. 95 strength, 98 pass block, 98 run blocking, 91 speed, which I found really funny. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's kind of nuts. I might, for some funny videos, like for some funny situations, just put him at tight end and just see if I can throw a pass to him. I don't know why, I just feel like doing that. But anyway, so for Charles Cross, similar situation with Bradley Bozeman. The last two buckets are his discounts. Here is the difference, though. So with Charles Cross, all these first ones are all free. So recuperation, identifier, and lifeguard are all for free. And then on the second bucket is secure protector and all day 1 AP. So obviously, I'm going to rock secure protector and identifier for 1 AP, as in my opinion, that is probably one of the best ability combination setups you can have for your offense line. Anyhow, moving on. So next we have Jimmy Graham. I know his name is Pete Metzelaars. I don't care. His name is Jimmy Graham, and that is what he is going to be on this team. All right? I do not care. So Jimmy Graham on this team, 97 speed, 98 spec, 99 short, 97 mid. Is he the best tight end in the game? No, I don't think he is. I would say Gronk still is, just because of the fact that Gronk is a free card. And Jimmy Graham, at the time of me buying him, was like maybe 550,000 coins. Now, he's probably gone down to about 400,000, give or take, at this point. But Jimmy is still pretty solid. I definitely love this card as a big body receiving red zone threat tight end. So for Jimmy Graham's abilities, so in the first bucket, you can get some discounts. You can get short out elite if you want. You can get red zone threat, route tech, deep out and deep in elite for 1 AP. His second bucket, you can get route tech, red zone threat, and short out elite again for 1 AP. And then his last bucket is a little bit different. So you can get deep in elite for 1 AP in this one. However, then you can get deep out, mid in, and short in elite all for free. So I might experiment a little bit with deep out elite, or I might put, deep out elite, and I might, just leave the red. I definitely want to leave the red zone threat on Jimmy. I think the red zone threat has been pretty good. You guys saw some of that in the intro. Overall, I think red zone threat has been very, very good on my tight end, which I honestly at first did not recommend, but you know what? After playing with Jimmy and experimenting a little, definitely, want to keep it on him because I think he's been pretty good. Now, moving on to the offensive abilities, guys. So, decent amount of them. So, we'll just run through these real quick. So, we got Jimmy Graham with red zone threat and short in elite. Russell Wilson with pass lead elites, gunslinger, and hot route master. Abraham Lucas with secure protector and all day. By the way, for those of you that do not know, this Abraham Lucas 97 is in the comp level 11 weekly wildcard B&D fantasy pack. So if you guys want to go pick up that Abraham Lucas and sell off the one you have, you guys can make about 450 to 400,000 coins, depending on when you grab them, potentially. All day on Damian Lewis for free, Baldwin with mid in and short out, goal line back on Larry Zonka, Tank and Sean Alexander and Marshawn Lynch, Charles Cross with identifier and secure protector, Bradley Bozeman with post up and secure protector, Runoff elite and red zone threat on DK. Deep out elite on Gerald Everett. Runoff elite on Jerry Rice. Anquan Bolden with short end. And work done with evasive and short end elite. Oh. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot there. So defensively, though, guys, a couple of new cards here and there, right? Nothing really spectacular overall. I'll take that back. There's a couple, like 3 big new additions to the team. We'll start off with the small ones. First off, we got this Trenton Simpson. Now, I'm debating on whether I want to put him back to the sub linebacker 2, or if I want to have Cam Chancellor play it. I'm sorry if you guys heard a thud on that. I hit my desk by accident. Now, I don't know if I want to play him at some linebacker 2, or if I want to play Cam. I kind of want to play Trenton just because Trenton is faster and is the same size. But Cam has better play rack and better man coverage overall, so it is what it is with that. I will probably, we'll see what I feel like. But Trenton is really, really good as a budget linebacker. He does have, for his special ability buckets, I believe they put in, no, they didn't change. So he does get things like No Outsiders and Lurker for free, as well as Tackle Supreme for 1 AP. And he also gets Crusher and Mid-Zone KO for 1 AP on this Trenton Simpson. So there is that with Trenton. Let's move on now to Bruce Irvin, one of the big new additions to this team, as the Seahawks probably got one of their end-game edge rushers. Now, this Bruce Irvin is really, really good with 98 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 block shed, 98 power move. The 82 finesse move might not look that good, but he will never use a finesse move, so to me, that is not of a concern. He does have 91 pursuit and 90 play rec, which I find is pretty below average, but you know what? It is what it is with this Bruce Irvin. So for him, though, he does get secondary position, both ends and outside linebacker for him, so you can put him around a little bit on the edges if you want. For his ability buckets, though, his first setup, you can get Edge Threat Elite, No Outsiders, Inside Stuff, and Tackle Supreme for 1 AP. His second slot, you can get all the free abilities, so Double or Nothing, Strip Specialist, and Enforcer for free. And then here you can get all the 1 AP ones again, so Edge Threat Elite, No Outsiders, Inside Stuff, and Tackle Supreme. So, but yeah, Bruce Irvin, definitely really, really good. Probably going to be one of my end game edges. I don't know yet, but I shouldn't really say that because there probably is going to be another like Seahawks edge. Like maybe we'll get a, God, I don't even know at this point. Maybe it is what it is. Next we have Dwight Freeney. Also another edge. I was not going to pick this card up, to be completely honest with you, but I said screw it, why not? Let's give him a shot. And he actually played very well, so I'm actually holding on to him for now. But Dwight Freeney, 96 speed, 94 acceleration, 97 strength, 97 finesse move, 97 block shed. Really good. Like, this card is really, really good overall. I do think this is probably one of the better ones that I've had on the team in a while in terms of pass rushers. I like this Dwight Freeney. I think he's pretty good. So for his secondary positions, though, he only gets outside linebackers for the secondary position. I don't understand why he doesn't get left end, considering last year he did get left end. Found that to be really weird. But for his ability bucket setup, so for his tier 3, you can start to get some first discounts. You can get Edge Threat Elite, Deflator, no Inside Stuff, No Outsiders, and Defensive Rally for 1 AP. Here you can get Double or Nothing, Edge Threat Elite, and Deflator for 1 AP as well. And then here, you can get Inside Stuff for 1 AP as well as Defensive Rally, Double or Nothing, and Run Stopper for 0 AP. I'm currently rocking Double or Nothing, Run Stopper, and BOGO. I think this ability setup has been pretty good overall because, BOGO will give me a free pass rush move after spending a point. And with dominant pass rush wins at twice the cost, I talked about this in my best pass rushing ability you're not using video. I basically get 2 Double or Nothing activations for 2 AP. So I'm realistically getting dominant pass rush wins at a similar cost. And with Run Stopper giving me free sheds on run plays, I won't have to worry about losing pass rush points on run plays because of the fact that he just will not expand pass rush points. So he's usually got some pretty filled up pass rush points with this setup for him, which is good because it provides a little bit more of a consistency, in my opinion, in terms of how frequent you can get those pass rush wins. Next, we have Joey Porter. Now, this Joey Porter you can get from the Combine solos. I actually do like this Joey Porter card. I think is really good. 99 speed, 98 acceleration, 99 man, 99 zone, 96 press, 89 play rec does suck, but I don't think it's really that bad. 93 pursuit. Like, this card is really good for a free card. For a free card, this is a really good one. This one is really, really good. He also does get every single theme team cam. So if your theme team does need a cornerback, like I know the Seahawks do absolutely need one. Maybe, the Texans, I think, need a corner or something. Then definitely pick up this Joey Porter, as he is really good. Now, for his abilities, in Tier 3, you can start to get some discounts, just like some other ones. So, short route KO, flat zone KO, mid route KO, deep route KO, deep out and mid zone KO for 1 AP. You can get all of these, all the route KOs and all of the zone KOs for 1 AP in the first bucket. Second bucket, you can get short route, flat zone, and mid route KO for 1 AP. And then in the last bucket, you can get pick artist for free, deep route, deep out, and mid zone for 1 AP. So you can see why this Joey Porter is pretty good. I love this Joey Porter card. I think he plays very good. And you know what? It is, it's crazy because this is a card you can just earn by just playing solo challenges. And speaking of cards that play really good, at least for me personally, let's talk about the final addition to the defense with this Bobby Wagner Team of the Year card. Now, this Bobby Wagner Team of the Year card absolutely will 100% be on this team for the rest of the year. I love Bobby Wagner cards. They play really well. I've said this many times before, and I will continue to say it because I love playing with Bobby. But 98 speed, 99 acceleration, 95 block shed, 99 hit power, 88 zone coverage, 90 change of direction, which was a little bit of a disappointment. I was hoping for like 92, 93 change of direction. But he also does have 93 agility, which, can help out a little bit. And then in terms of other things like pursuit, he's got some good solid pursuit with 96, 80 zone coverage, so solid there. But you know what? He's a cover linebacker, so it is what it is with him. For that. So in the first bucket, this is when you can get some abilities here. So in the first bucket, I don't know if Tackle Supreme 3 AP by default on linebacker? I don't know. But Tackle Supreme, you can get that for 3. But goal line stuff, no outsiders, secure tackler for 1 AP on this card. You can also get out my way for the 1 AP. Which I like out my way a little bit. You also can get film study for 2 AP in this bucket. So for 2 AP, I can get film study and lurker. I just realizing this now, to gonna be completely honest. And then in this bucket, you can get run stopper for free, tackler for 1 AP, film study for 2 AP, and lurker for free. And then in the last bucket, you can get goal line, inside stuff, and out my way all. So if I ever have 2 AP, I low key might put film study on my defense because that's actually kind of nuts. I can have film study and lurker on Wagner for 2 AP. That's actually kind of nuts. I did not even realize that till right as I'm making it. And then we have John Madden's defensive tackle card. This card is not really going to play for me. Why would it? Anyhow. Lastly, talking about the defensive ability, so a little bit more on this on the defensive side. So we've got Lurker on Wagner, Double or Nothing and Defensive Rally and Inside Stuff on Frank Clark, Dwight Freeney with Bogo, Double or Nothing and Run Stopper, Crusher and Flat Zone KO on Jamal Adams, Pick Artist and Deep Out on Tariq Woolen, Double or Nothing and Edge Threat Elite on Bruce Irvin, John Randall with Goal Line, Inside and Double or Nothing, Sherman with Deep Out and Pick Artist, John Madden with Inside Stuff. We have Isaiah Rodgers with Free Pick Artist active, Trenton Simpson with Lurker, Joey Porter with Flat Zone and Pick Artist, Jordan Brooks with Inside Stuff, Ernest Jones with Lurker, Goal Line Stuff on Cameron Jordan, Secure Tackler on Shaquille Leonard, not Darius, Quandre Diggs with Tip Drill and Deep Out KO, Goal Line Stuff with Cam Chancellor, Enforcer on William Golston, and On the Ball on Kobe Bryant. Yeah, a lot of abilities on this defense, guys. A lot of abilities. So that is it for that guy, though, guys. We do also have some, changes of special teams. We do have Tommy Townsend. I picked him up for free punter, and then Matt Gay at kicker, just because he gets all NFC team cams, and he does get Zen, focused, and clutch kicker for 2 AP. So I figure why not. Specialist guys, we got Lynch at third down back, Alexander at power back, Anquan Bolin at slot receiver. Linebackers, we got Cam Chancellor and Bobby Wagner. As I said, I may put Trenton Simpson back here. I don't know yet for sure. Bruce Irvin at rush left end, Freeney at rush right end, John Randall with and Frank Clark at defensive tackle. Slot corner, we have Joey Porter. Team strategy guy, we got the Seahawks offense, Giants defense, route tree in the zone, and then obviously these two strategy items, and then the visual. So that is it for this long video. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. If you guys did, please let me know in the comment section below, and also leave a like. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.